to abandon Nibiru, and they were already on their way to Earth. And so Trump's trying to get.
I just seen this video and I told myself, well, it's a new day, so I can do it. But a lot of people believe that the Anunnakis is returning back. And I can understand why people believe that the Anunnakis is coming back, because a lot of people believe that you had the good Anunnakis and you had the bad Anunnakis, which is very, very true. But I truly don't believe that the Anunnakis are returning. This is why I don't believe that. I truly believe that the Anunnakis is not going to return, because the Anunnakis has never left. Y'all have to understand that during the flood, it was the Anunnakis' decision. It was the Anunnakis doing in the flood. The Anunnakis are the ones that caused the flood. It wasn't the God, the Almighty God. It was the Anunnakis that caused the flood, to basically flood out the Nephilims and the angels and the humans. It was the Anunnakis who did that. It wasn't no God. It was the Anunnakis, because the Nephilims was more powerful than the Anunnakis. So after the Anunnakis flooded the earth, they went and created a man in their own image, because we are in the image of the Anunnakis, because the beings that they flooded out, they are not like us, even though they are us. They were much more smarter, much more wiser. They was much more stronger. They had superpowers. They were supernatural. So when they talk about let's make man in our image, after the flood, they rearranged the man. They evolutionized man and they made it more in their image, which more deep and dumb. This is why we forgot after the flood, because we were the one that was left behind. Because a lot of those beings that during the flood, they died off. They died, they transitioned. A lot of those Nephilim beings and a lot of those angels and humans, they lived. And a lot of those Nephilim beings, they got captured. It's a lot of shit that we haven't been told. The Anunnakis always been here. Some of the Anunnakis did die. Some of the Anunnakis lived too, just as well as the Nephilims. So the Anunnakis is not returning, because the Anunnakis has always been influencing this earth up until this day. It is the Anunnakis right now that is controlling this reality. Because the Anunnakis know who we are. That's why they flooded the earth. Their descendants are the ones that is controlling this whole reality, this dimension, and what we call life. The reason why Trump wants to build this golden dome, as they claim, because he's not building nothing. The dome always been there. The reason why Trump wants to build this golden dome is because this is the truth. It's not because the Anunnakis is returning. What happened was the Anunnakis basically flooded the chosen true beings. So right now, they are about to build a dome that got military weapons on it. Listen to what I'm about to say. They are about to build a dome, as they say. They got cameras and military weapons over it. It won't only cover the United States. It just won't cover the United States. It's going to cover a lot of parts of the world. Now, what kind of dome that we need for human beings, that we got to have an iron dome that got weapons? What kind of fucking shit can we do where they got iron weapons coming out of a dome? What can we do as human beings that we deserve to be under a dome with weapons? You know why they need it? Because they know that the source that's about to hit this they they know that the source that is about to hit this planet is about to wake up all the beings that was flooded. This is what's really... Let me turn on this motherfucking light because I feel weird as hell. This is what's going on, people. My TV started acting up when I started talking, and it was weird. This is what's happening. The Anunnakis already knows that the energy is about to hit this planet. The Anunnakis is already aware that all these petrified beings that's been dead millions of years is about to wake up from that energy. When this energy, and I've been saying this shit for years, when this energy source hit this planet, it is going to wake the dead first. All these petrified beings, all the Nephilims that was flooded out, all of these beings that was petrified in the mountain, all of them, when this energy hit this earth, it is going to awake them. And all the ones that died off, listen to what I'm saying. All of the ones that died off during the flood, they are still alive. Even though they was flooded out and they died, they are still alive because their spirit is still on earth and it exists in people. So you, in fact, could be a part of that flood. You was there during the flood. You are an original being. You just don't remember it. But the spirit that was there is in you. So that makes you anointed. So they are creating this iron dome because they know the 144,000, the chosen beings that's about to wake up. And when they wake up, they are going to remember everything as if they was just asleep. So if they got an iron dome with military weapons and they know these beings are about to rise, all they got to do is shoot wormwood. All they got to shoot is weapons and kill all of our asses. This is why they're hiding underground. This is why all these billionaires is giving up. Because once we wake up, we're going to remember everything. You're going to wake up. You could be one of the ones that got the spirit of the chosen in you. You're going to wake up one day and remember how you were before the flood. You're going to remember the superpower that you had. Why? Because you're going to have it. Because you were there. You just died. You just became alive again because we got the divine source energy about to return. And it is going to wake the dead, including me. Because even though I am awakened and I am aware, I am still dead because I don't remember who I am. But I'm about to remember. This is why they made the movie Blink Twice. Because a lot of us is about to wake up and remember. And what do you think they're going to do when we wake up and remember what they done to us? They already prepared because they got a fucking dome to shoot military weapons down at us. Because we're going to remember what happened. We're going to remember why they flooded us out. We're going to remember what they did. We're going to remember, like in the movie Blink Twice, we're going to remember. We're going to raise fucking hell. We are the white throne judgment. And they are hiding underground. And they are creating weapons and war. This is a spiritual war. They are creating weapons. They are hiding. This is why you see all these billionaires and all these wealthy people. They giving up their stocks and corporations. Because they know once we wake up, we are going to fuck all this shit up. Just like in the movie Blink Twice, when they found out that they was drugged and they were being treated that way, when they took that snake venom, they woke up and murdered every motherfucking body that tormented them. What the fuck you think we're gonna do once we wake up? This is a spiritual warfare. This what's going on this planet Earth right now with Trump and all these wars is way deeper than what we think it is. It's not about the Anunnakis returning. It's about what the Anunnakis done.